How's it going, my fellow Calfishians? And this is Cause Agent Coyote speaking, and welcome to the next 5-minute review, more or less, of a game called Voodoo Remastered. Developers by Beep Games Inc. Same thing for publisher Beep Games Inc. Release date of April 18, 2017, because this is the remastered version of Voodoo. I do want to say a cool little story when it comes to this game, and the cool little story is I was playing co-op games with my brother, Link of Times, quick shout out to him, where we were trying to choose what game to play next, and then I saw Voodoo installed in his Steam, and I was like, wait, what is this? So he gives me a quick showdown of what type of game it was. And I was like, so why did you end up not playing, or like not continuing to play / beat the game after like 10-15 minutes? And he said, oh, the camera's all janky, the controls are all janky, and not really sure what else he said, but he pretty much said that the game was pretty janky and it wasn't really all that great to play, even though this was a original PlayStation 2 game, I believe. He also told me that he was really looking forward to playing the game back when it was first released, so you can only imagine how far back that is. And then playing the remastered version that was just as equally, if not even worse than the original, I was like, okay, this is weird. So I ended up playing it, and I was like, damn, this is so much fun. I don't know why, but something about how janky it looks, considering it was released 2017, and again, it's the remastered version, so you would think that they would end up fixing whatever problems it had. But from what I'm guessing is that they most likely just ported the original game onto PC and called it good, just improving one thing in another to make it the remastered. So I don't know, it just reminds me too much of the N64 era, where it was just like brand new 3D graphics or whatnot, 3D engine, trying to make a good story / collectathon when it came to a 3D platformer. I don't know, it reminds me of those old school type of style games that just seemed super fun when I was playing it. I'll be releasing hopefully I'll be releasing the playthrough of this game on my YouTube. Keep an eye out on playthroughs tab of my page if you're interested in that, of how I was playing that game. I just thought the entire game was super fun to play. There was one world that I really did not like all that much, which was like in the cemetery type of style. It just seemed like really long, or like too repetitive or something like that. I don't know, just something about it I did not really enjoy. Obviously, as Voodoo, you play as a voodoo doll, so you can imagine how big he is, probably like the size of your palm or something like that. So obviously the areas that you're playing in are hugely gigantic, so like playing in the cemetery and everything sort of looking the same and trying to find all the collectathons that the level has, just trying to go through every nook and cranny to see where it is you need to go. It was slightly annoying, but that was probably because, I don't know, maybe I just wasn't feeling it at that time, not really sure. For me to beat the game at 100%, I guess you can say, it took me less than 10 hours, so even though Voodoo is a collectathon, kind of like, I guess you can compare it to Conker's Bad Fur Day for the N64, or Banjo-Kazooie, or even Ukulele, where you collect power-ups, you can collect little orbs in order to... I'm not sure if there's like money in order to buy power-ups, or you just automatically learn them or not. I can't really remember anymore, but just know that the game is just super fun. The story is like, this is definitely a game where it's so bad it's good type of moments. So I enjoy those types of style of games because to me, when I first saw it, I thought it was indie developers, but maybe it's not really sure. And then the story just being so stupid, it just, I don't know, it just, everything about it definitely made me laugh. I do want to speedrun this game eventually, not really sure when, but just know that if you like collectathons or those old style 3D platformer games from back in the day, you'll actually end up enjoying this game a lot more than you think, because after I played it for like 10 minutes on that one day where my brother had only played it for 10 minutes himself and then uninstalling the game entirely, he actually went back after seeing me how much I was enjoying it and end up beating the game and actually himself enjoying the game a lot more than he thought he was at first, which I found pretty awesome. I was like, oh hey, I did not know you were gonna go back to it, but because he didn't end up regretting it, which was awesome. So with that, I want to say this game most likely is in the $15 to $20 range. I don't know because the pricing for me is in pesos, but just know that this game is definitely worth playing. I would definitely suggest it. I don't know anything about the original other than the remastered one, which is the one that I played. I would suggest you play this game just for how dumb and wacky it is. It is just, it's wonderful. I definitely had a blast. Hopefully you get to check out the playthroughs eventually, hoping that I'm not a liar in the future. Shout outs to Link of Times, he knows why. And with that, hope you guys had fun. Give this game a shot. And with that, I'm gonna head out and take care. Peace.